point deep. Fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence. Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it to fall. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around to Engel. He stones him far side.
Point blank on Engel again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap, Engel looking left, now looking right. Throw far side, throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side, pile on. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. She'll line it ball into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert. Feed it in. Maddie Ray, a right-hand lane and down.
Great seal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
The four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One-timer to Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right. And looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
And your state champions.
Your state champion.
Your Bayport Pirates.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Good evening and welcome out to Milwaukee Pulaski High School as we get set for level 2 of the high school football season in the WIAA postseason, as it will be the 3-seed Bayport Pirates and the 2-seed Milwaukee Reagan Huskies. Great to have you along. Chris Learman, Mike Frieder, Michael Plummer, and Ryan Wellnitz as we get set for this matchup in the second level of the postseason. Two teams that get a win in the round of 32, and now one team will advance to next week's level 3, the round of 8.
5 o'clock start here.
Yeah, move it up. The only game in the state going on in a bit.
So big viewership, I'm assuming. I know a lot of people have maybe decided to stay home tonight. Long ride to Milwaukee. Hopefully you're tuning in, and we'll have a 5 o'clock kickoff, like Chris said. Bayport, the 3-seed, comes in to play Milwaukee Reagan, the 2-seed. Both teams have just arrived here recently, so they have not been here that long. We've been here for a while, though, getting ready for this afternoon's or this evening's game, and Bayport comes in with 2 losses. They are 8-2 on the season, and Milwaukee Reagan comes in at 9-1. Reagan plays in the Milwaukee City Conference. All their wins have come in that conference. Their one loss was to New Berlin West, 19-6. Typically, I think we just lost our connection there, but we're back. Typically, Milwaukee schools have struggled in the football playoffs. We'll see if that's the case here again tonight. Obviously, when you look out here, if you're looking at home, Bayport with a much bigger group of kids out for football, but tonight it should be fun. Level 2, the winner of this one will play the winner of Verona against Franklin, just 10 minutes down the road.
Yeah, 6.6 miles south of here.
That game will start at 7 o'clock, and so if you watch this one, you can probably tune in on that one to see if Verona can win that one. Then they would either go to Milwaukee Reagan or Bayport. If Franklin wins that one, the winner of this game will go to Franklin. So the goal, Chris, become 5-0 like the Pirates were last year, the defending state champs, and they'll try to go 2-0 tonight here from Milwaukee Pulaski High School.
We'll step aside, take a break as we continue the pregame show here from Milwaukee. It is the Pirates and the Huskies coming up. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
At Parker John's, we do barbecue the right way, from tender pulled pork to slow smoked brisket.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not in the mood for barbecue? Our Stonefire pizzas are baked to perfection. Looking to wet your whistle? We've got great craft beers, signature cocktails, and loaded Bloody Marys. Parker John's is a family-friendly place to have a smoking good time. So whether you're here for all-you-can-eat nights or just a great meal, we're bringing the smoking good flavor 7 days a week. Come on down, we can't wait to have you.
Parker John's.
I'm a people person. I'm a movie buff.
I'm a data wizard.
It's time to thrive in a career you love and soar higher with NWTC, where you can excel in a flexible, career-focused program that fits you, what you enjoy doing, and how you want to learn. Whether that's in person or online, It all starts at NWTC. Soar higher with us.
Are you stuck trying to give your home a modern look?
Then it's time to call Budget Blinds. We come over with our free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. You pick what you want, we measure, and you get the quote before we leave.
And we feature lifetime warranties and an exclusive, no questions asked assurance program. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
We continue the pregame show from Pulaski High School in Milwaukee as we get set for Bayport and Milwaukee Reagan in Level 2 of the high school football postseason. Pirates coming off of an impressive win a week ago as the 3-seed Bayport squad defeats Appleton North 41-6 in a game that I expected Appleton North to rely on their stout defense, and the Pirates ran all over the Lightning, over 200 yards rushing for Brady Moon in the first half alone.
Yeah, if you're the Pirates last week, you really wanted to come out and you talked to Coach Jorgensen, make a statement. They wanted to do that the last game of the season against Pulaski after suffering that difficult loss against West Appear, the only conference loss for the Pirates. They've lost to West Appear in that game, and then earlier this season they lost to Kimberly. So Coach Jorgensen really wanted to come out and establish the ground game, which they do this time of the year. That's kind of how they went on to win the state championship last year, and you're going to see a lot of that again tonight. Don't expect the Pirates to throw the football too much. I'm assuming they will dominate on the ground again, and Brady Moon will probably have about as many yards as he wants to maybe tonight, Chris. And so that's what I'm looking for from the Pirates tonight. And if you're looking at the Reagan team, they run the football all the time too. Matter of fact, barely have passed the football this year, Chris. You were talking earlier about the fact that on the season they've only got 28 attempts passing the football. 29 attempts, 14 for 29. So they've only thrown the ball for 358 yards. To give an idea, Matt Stevens has thrown it 136 times, completed 94 of those passes. And so if you're looking at Reagan's team, they're going to try to run the football. And Bayport's been a pretty good team against teams who want to run the football. And so I would assume tonight Bayport ground and pound, try to get their way out of here again tonight and get to level 3 next week, either at Franklin or at Bayport High School.
Last week in the action, Matt Stevens was 6-11 passing for 80 yards, also ran for 155 and a touchdown. Mentioned Moon with over 200 in the first half, officially 24 for 258, 3 touchdowns, also 1 receiving touchdown in the contest, a 36-yarder on that little touch pass on the jet sweep. Tommy Keeman in relief, 9 for 37. Jackson Otradovic, 3 receptions, 28 yards. He's out tonight. Rex Helms, an interception, his 7th on the year. For the Huskies a week ago, they defeated Milwaukee Bradley Tech, first playoff win in school history. Congratulations to Milwaukee Reagan on the season as they get the 62-0 win over Milwaukee Bradley Tech, members of the Milwaukee City Richardson Conference. And they defeated them in the regular season 38-8, but last week 62-0. And in that game, just 1 passing attempt from Amir Ward, the quarterback. He ran it 5 for 24. Amari Ward, one of the twin brothers, 13 attempts for 180 yards, 4 touchdowns. Nathan Caldwell, 20 for $170, 3 touchdowns. Dayton Wallace had 3 rushes for 11 yards, also scored. They had 7 sacks defensively against Bradley Tech.
Obviously, Bradley Tech tried to throw the football a little bit more than 1 time if you're going to get 7 sacks. And they'll have to come out here and surprise some people in it. Obviously, I also understood that they don't kick many extra points. Matter of fact, they go for everything on 2, so it'll be interesting tonight as we're in the city of Milwaukee. Crowds are moving in right now. Bayport's fan section is moving in along with Milwaukee Reagan. It's a little cool tonight, probably in the 40s. Not much wind, and so it should be a great game here from Milwaukee.
We'll step aside, take a break as we continue the pregame show again here from Milwaukee. It is the 3 seed at the 2 seed. Pirates at the Huskies. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
At Myron Construction, our passionate team members rally together every day to create meaningful connections and capture what truly matters. Within our offices and out on our project sites, Myron's strong culture and core values permeate everything we do and guide our approach to serving our clients, our communities, and each other. Together, we're building excellence.
It's time to call Budget Blinds.
Let us help you with your free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Call us for delivery. It's the best way to feed your office for lunch.
When you show a little empathy, you share a little too, until a little becomes a lot. Welcome to Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
Look elsewhere around the FRCC here in tonight's action. Again, this is the only 5 o'clock game in the state of Wisconsin that we know of from seeing everything. But the FRCC sent teams in the playoffs. Schwabron fell a week ago in their game. Everybody else gets a win, though.
Yeah, it was a nice week. Week 1 of the playoffs for the FRCC, showing that some of our teams got some big victories, including De Pere and Pulaski, and what they would consider upset victories. And so they're all in action tonight, a little bit later, like you said, Chris, 7 o'clock. De Pere Hudson. De Pere travels all the way over to Hudson to face the number 3 ranked or seeded team. De Pere number 7. Who do you like in that one, Chris?
That's supposed to be a pretty decent football game. I do think the Raiders would have the advantage, obviously the higher seeded of the teams, but you're a De Pere team that just beat the Neenah Rockets, who were the pick out of that entire group of 8.
Yeah, probably one of the biggest upsets in the state of Wisconsin last week, where De Pere went to overtime. De Pere down by 7. They score a touchdown, decide to go for 2. A little shovel pass.
Yeah, a little inside.
To the tight end. Really nice play, and they came away with the 1-point victory to advance to the second round. Then you have Pulaski, West De Pere in a rematch.
Conference matchup between the two. Obviously, West De Pere extremely talented, able to air it out. Pulaski, different scheme, not quite as many yards through the air. Can Pulaski keep it slowed down enough?
That's the question. Can they run the football? Can they eat some clock up and stay in that football against a very explosive West De Pere team? We saw that when Bayport played them in Week 8.
And then the final one, you look at the FRCC South we include in this. A really cool matchup is Notre Dame, Division III champions a year ago. They are hosting the Division II champions from a year ago, Slinger.
Yeah, that's at Notre Dame, and if you have to think Notre Dame, they have not lost a football game all year. They are kind of on a collision course with West De Pere right now to play in the state championship game if all things go to plan, and I like Notre Dame in that football game.
So that's elsewhere around the FRCC and what is going on. West De Pere, the perfect 10-0. Bayport 8-2. Pulaski 7-3. De Pere 6-4. It's the third straight year that the Redbirds won a postseason game. And obviously, we've talked ad nauseum of what Bayport and West De Pere, two teams that have real shots to make deep runs in their respective divisions. We'll step aside and continue the pregame show, our final break before we get going here from Milwaukee Pulaski. It is the Pirates and the Huskies coming up. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
Luxury vinyl floors are waterproof, kid-proof, and pet-proof, so they can stand up to real-life conditions. You'll find the largest selection at Mako's. Do it yourself or trust our guaranteed installation. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
It's time to zip over to Zesty's for a fresh homemade meal. Zesty burgers are fresh, never frozen, 100% beef, grilled to perfection. Zesty's also serving Wisconsin cheese curds, homemade chicken booyah, and featuring the Chicago-style hot dog. Stay for dessert and try some fresh-made frozen custard and cones. Sundays, shakes, or scrambles. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, locally owned and operated for more than 35 years with locations open in Alloway and Howard. Visit Facebook for flavor of the day.
Thanks, Mom!
A little empathy means that no matter how you feel, you never feel alone. Welcome to Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast. And don't stop there. Like us on Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
Tonight's broadcast of Bayport Pirate Football is proudly supported by Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. Amplify Health by Bell and Titletown Sports Medicine Orthopedics. Townline Pub and Grill. Budget Blinds of Howard & Crivets. Myron Construction Building Excellence. Northeast Wisconsin Technical College by Mako's Floor Covering Center. Greg Young Automotive of Abrams. Gallagher's Pizza. AD Images. Kim Cease Hardware. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf. Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza. Bayport Booster Club. Nicolet National Bank. The Ashley Kasner Real Estate Team at Keller Williams, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. It is Bayport and Milwaukee Reagan here, level 2 of the high school football postseason Division 1. Milwaukee Reagan, after reading through the work that Travis Wilson and the Bound team have put forward, always love to see how he works through different articles on, if we would have used last year's playoff seedings or without the new matrix and everything. Actually, Milwaukee Reagan, Mike, would have gone to Division 2.
Oh, interesting. Enrollment-wise, that would be the case?
Yes, correct. Yep, because then they go, rather this year it's predetermined, they split up the number of 11-player football teams by 7, and they would have been the largest, I believe it was, Division II team, but that would then be the 32 largest teams that qualify from the old way of would have made it in Milwaukee Reagan would have been down a division.
Yeah, it is interesting to see how that has worked its way out. All computerized, obviously, Chris, like you said. And so it used to be coaches got together. That was a big deal on that Saturday morning, typically after the last Friday, that 9th week. Coaches got together. They were given the top 8 teams, and then they kind of voted, and they decided who's going to be, in the old days, who's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after that, they said, okay, then the 4, then you're going to play people close to you to avoid the travel. And one of the things that the new system has done is it's caused some teams to travel further. Obviously, De Pere going to Hudson, Bayport coming to Milwaukee. You know, what are the implications of that? Well, no school today for Bayport, so no academic implications. But there are some financial implications. A coach bus, 2 coach buses to come from Bayport to Milwaukee. You're talking a few $1,000s to transport kids down here. You're also talking crowd implications, obviously. You can see the Bayport parent section over there. But the student section, pretty much non-existent. The day off of school, a game where if you're Bayport, you think if you play well, you have a pretty good chance of winning this football game. That's been a tradition of public schools playing public schools from Milwaukee, and we'll see if that holds true. And then next week you get to a division or a level 3 game where you hope to play Franklin or Verona and take your chances from there. And if all holds to par and Bayport could beat Franklin, you'd see a Muskego matchup in the state semifinals. The state championship game last year would be the state semifinals. And so a lot of fun this time of the year. Weather's beautiful here. Coach Jorgensen has just entered the press box. He's ready to go. I'm sure he is. His preparation is flawless every week, and I'd continue that he does that this week. And so should be a great game here from Bayport or from Milwaukee Pulaski High School. We're not playing at Reagan. Reagan, my understanding is, doesn't have a field, and so we're here at Milwaukee Pulaski.
Yeah, Milwaukee Reagan, we mentioned, to get the win last week, and their first win in school history in the WIAA postseason. A little history on Milwaukee Reagan. They were actually they're from the town of Lake. Used to be called Town of Lake College Prep High School until 2004. Ronald Reagan died in 2004, and then they got approved from the public school district to rebrand to Ronald Reagan High School.
Interesting. A walking history book tonight.
Yeah,
Chris.
I'll just try to bring a little bit for the viewers that may not know. Some alumni currently playing professionally. Alec Marsh, baseball player. You'd probably know him from the Phillies. Currently a member of the Kansas City Royals, I believe. And what'd you say on the way down? Basketball player?
Jordan Poole. I think Jordan Poole played at King, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Not Reagan. I think he played at Milwaukee King. He was King, getting some help up here. And, yeah, Jordan Poole's from King. And Reagan, IB school, my understanding is, along with King and along with Pulaski, I think is also an IB school. 3 schools in Milwaukee. Reagan and King are the 2 IB schools. So if you're a Bayport person, obviously Bayport also an IB school and an AP school, and so some similarities between the schools. And they're decked out tonight. They got the blue, Columbia blue jerseys on, North Carolina blue, as I always refer to it. One of Bayport's school colors, Bayport in the whites with their blue shorts. And so Milwaukee Reagan has come to the sidelines in preparation here for the national anthem. And I'm not sure if we have starting introductions or not. A new crew up here, obviously. We'll get to meet these guys who are announcing the game and on the clock. We're here with Ryan Wellnuts. Ryan doing the tough part of the job here. He's doing all the technology, and so you'll see him replays and commercial breaks and those types of things. And, of course, Mike Plummer. Mike Plummer with camera work tonight. And obviously his wife Laura's probably at home critiquing his work. He usually does get critiqued. What? She's at TJ Maxx right now. She'll be coming home a little bit later. So I'm sure Mike will get a little direction there when he gets home about his camera work. So it should be a fun night here. From Milwaukee, not much wind. The wind is out of the south, it appears, at a couple miles an hour, but not a significant impact on the game. Coach Jorgensen now getting his team together here to your left if you're looking at the field. And we're about to have the national anthem and introductions and get this level 2 football game going. I did look there, Chris, and obviously, like always, we did not see who won the coin flip.
Good.
In 11 years, we have never witnessed who's won the coin flip. And so I have a pillar right here in front of me.
12 years. It's 12 years. And you keep shorting us.
Well, it was 11 good ones. So So I'm right next to Bill Fisher here, also to my right. We're cuddled up pretty tight here up in the booth. And so I'm kind of looking through the Bayport camera and a block wall in front of me. And so I'll do my best to bring you the game tonight. Hopefully you'll listen in. Text the booth, tweet the booth. We'll give you a shout-out during the course of tonight's game. We know a lot of people are listening out there. Carrie Honda's listening out there, handing out candy and watching the game or watching the game with Jackson, it sounds like. And so secretary, the principal secretary, being the former secretary, I know Carrie was off today. I did stop into school, talk to Dylan a little bit, along with Denise. Got caught up on our athletic programs. And Carrie, have a great weekend and enjoy the broadcast.
Troy Frisk watching in from home.
I can hear him from here. I can hear Troy from here, actually.
Troy, I don't know if they're singing the national anthem tonight.
Yeah, we just heard that they may have to. I may have to sing it, is what I heard. And if I do that, Troy may never sing it again back at Bayport once they hear me. Mike Plummer's thinking about doing it, too. He's got quite a set of lungs on him. So, crowd piling in here. Small crowd here from Milwaukee Reagan tonight. Bayport's crowd that you probably can see in the camera probably doubles the Milwaukee Reagan crowd. Not a lot of big student sections here on either side. So about a minute away from the playing of our national anthem and starting lineups. Chris, we're thinking pizza after. We don't want to start food, discussions right away before the.
Yes, I think we're taking the acknowledgement of where Mr. Bubals suggested.
Outstanding. We'll step aside for the playing of our national anthem.
From Milwaukee Pulaski High School, we get set for WIAA Level 2 action. Tonight's starting lineups presented by Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, Zesty's full food and frozen custard menu. Trick or treat today's flavor of the day, salted caramel swirl to start off here in November. Tonight we look at the official lineup. As always, tonight's officials are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to enforce the rules of the game. Are you looking to stay in the game? Without officials, we do not have games. Become an official today. Reach out to your athletic director or to the WIAA at wiaawi.org.
Our officials for tonight, Gary Knappel, 55 years officiating.
Incredible.
Congratulations to Gary. Incredible. He's from Greendale. Lenore Kelvin, 19 years from Milwaukee. Greg Kavanaugh, 9 years from New Berlin. Gordon Knuth, 51 years from Grafton. And Jeremy Uman, 27 years from Greenfield. We appreciate your service, especially Gary and Gordon with 55 years and 50. They started reffing at 3 years old, I was told. So they're still younger than me, but they're out there tonight doing great things here for high school kids. Bayport's going to kick. Reagan will receive, and we're about to start, Chris, level 2 of the WIAA playoffs.
Congratulations to this crew on the level 2 assignment in the postseason.
Special to get a playoff game, and the better crews will get the deeper runs in the playoffs, much like the better teams will make a deeper run in the playoffs.
Bayport and their visiting white tops, navy pants with the Columbia blue numbers and the navy trim white accents. As they will do the kicking with Beckett Corton, ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Great to have you with us. And Beckett will send one end over end back towards the end zone. It will be a touchback to get things going. It'll be Husky football in their Carolina blue tops, blue pants, white numbers, black trim, and we get set for football.
I'm not a Carolina Blue fan, but they're sharp out there, Reagan, with those jerseys. And Bayport will come out on defense. Coach T always says if you can kick it in the end zone, that's a weapon. And so tonight, Beckett Corton, a little downwind there, places that one in the end zone. 1st and 10, Milwaukee Reagan.
Ball at the 20-yard line. Reagan will come out often in their power T formation offensively, splitting out 0 players, double tights typically. Under center goes the quarterback and 3 tailbacks along the back line, perpendicular to the offensive line. And they'll try the right side on a handoff. The dive for a couple of yards for Reagan. Get it. The carry given to number 3, Amari Ward. And Ward will pick up a couple, mark it 3 up to the 23.
So they'll try to run some clock here and make this, shorten up this game. Bayport's D-line has played really well against the run. Evan Hook in there leading the way.
Power T, make sure the space in the back is correct for the Huskies as Amir Ward, the QB. He ducks under center, give to the middle back, a fullback dive effectively. And the carry is by Dayton Wallace, the junior running back, and he will pound it forward for a gain of 3 up to the 26-yard line.
Misdirection a little bit there, trying to confuse the Pirates. Now 3rd and 5. Question is on 4th down. Would Reagan think about going for it? We know they don't kick the football much, Chris. They haven't had to when you're racking up the points that they have this year, including 62 last week against Milwaukee Bradley Tech.
Split out with a wide receiver left and a wide receiver right, and this time, for the first time, it'll be Amir Ward from the pistol formation. Tailback 2 yards behind him is Dayton Wallace, who had the last carry. Sent a man in jet motion, and Ward takes a snap. He's going to air one down the far sideline, throws it up for grabs, and it's going to be knocked away 33-on-3 as Brady Moon the deflection. It was between the hands of Amari Ward, and Moon able to get a hand between it, knock it to the turf. 3 and out for the Huskies on offense.
So they've thrown it as many times as they did last week, and that's 1. So Brady Moon does a nice job there. That ball's flown short. Sometimes you get a interference call there, but it wasn't interference because the ref did not call it.
On to do the punting. Adam Knurr, and he'll get it away. Bayport had nobody back to receive. It'll take a hop inside of Bayport's territory, and they will start with it at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 with 10:18 to play here in the opening quarter. Bayport football.
So the Pirates will take over in their first down. First drive led by big number 78. Aiden Dirksen, that line has done such a great job. Henry Atkinson, Jace Fontaine, Lucas Weinberg, Drew LeClaire. They've been dominating up front and have done that the last 3 weekends. They've done it all year, really, Chris.
Single receiver off the line near side. That'll be Jackson. And Smith goes in motion, handed off to Moon. Breaks a tackle on a stiff arm, gets into Husky territory. And Moon will get all the way down to the 35, mark of the 34-yard line before he steps out of bounds as he picks up 21 yards on his first touch of the evening.
That's what you see out of Brady Moon. 21, like you said, on the first touch. Bayport 1st and 10 inside the Reagan 35-yard line.
Pirates marching from left to right across your radio dial, computer screen, cell phone, iPad, wherever you have us tuned up. Great to have you with us. Chris, Mike, Ryan, and Michael, as it will be Moon up the gut and wrapped around the waist as he gets down to the 30, picks up roughly 4 yards on the first down carry.
Mike O'Reilly listening in along with Laura O'Reilly. They enjoy the camera angle tonight, Ryan. They've complimented on the quality of the picture tonight here from Milwaukee Pulaski. Also, Clyde Schutte listed in. We know Clyde and Steve are listening in tonight, along with my wife, Sheila. Text the booth. Let us know if you're out there.
2nd and 6 for Bayport's offense. Stevens is in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Moon again. A little pulling guard left to right, banging down to about the 25-yard line. And he'll pick up 5, brings up 3rd and a yard for the Pirates offensively.
Reagan doing a nice job here, keeping the Pirates here to a 3rd and short. If the Pirates want the edge, I think they can have it any time they want it. But right now it's just in between the tackles, as I call it, ground and pound.
Need the 24-yard line. See if possibly Bayport elects to go up top and brings up an opportunity to go deep with just needing a yard here. Pistol for Stevens once again. Nope, they will keep it on the ground with Moon, and once he bounces out wide from a lead block from Ebling, gets inside the 5 near end zone, touchdown, and Bayport strikes first. 8:52 to play in the opening quarter.
Touchdown, Brady Moon. We've heard that a number of times this year. Bayport takes that first drive after stopping Reagan on 3 and out, and Bayport leads 6-0 here with 8:52 left. Jenna Seiler listening in. I'm guessing my son Brett would be doing the same. Jenna and Brett, they're engaged, living downtown Chicago. Brett's a big Verona fan tonight after teaching in Verona for a number of years. He'd like to see Verona upset Franklin tonight.
Yeah, the Brett Frieder Bowl possibly next week.
Old Cy also listening in. From the legend, as I call Old Cy.
There is a flag thrown here on the extra point from the side judge.
I think it's going to be on Reagan. They're going to decline that, and it's going to be 7-0 Pirates, I'm pretty sure, Chris. Legal substitution, it appears.
So we'll be 7-0 our score. As Ryan cues up.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Your favorite candy on Halloween, Chris?
Trick or treat, hand out candy while watching us. That's what Tammy Calhoun's doing.
I like that. We've had some. I've had a little bit of licorice tonight. Thank you to Mike O'Reilly for purchasing that for me on a recent golf trip I was on.
People say the picture is crystal clear. They like the clarity on everything, and this is the closest to the field I think we can get for press box. Is the closest field level. Obviously, we have the wireless camera typically that we can get on the field, but the access here, the work, I can't say enough about the Milwaukee Public School system and what their help to make this happen today. The endless help from both district-wide and from Reagan High School and here at Pulaski.
Yeah, interesting. If you're looking at the far bleachers, their bleachers larger than our bleacher. We're about 10 rows up, so you are going to get a good look at this football game here tonight. Bayport leads 7-0. Corton to kick for the second time.
End over end again, and it will be returned from the 5-yard line, far side hash. Huskies return will come out near the 30-yard line. as it's brought back by Ward, the tailback, Amari. Twins that are juniors, outstanding athletes, multi-sport athletes.
I see their mom down in front of us.
I
She's
do.
got a.
How do you know that, Mike?
Because her blanket around her says that she's the mom of the Wards.
It says Amari's mom and Amir's mom.
So that's kind of cool down there. We wish her the best of luck here.
8:45 in the opening quarter. Bayport is 7-0 lead, and the Huskies take over from the 30-yard line. Again, power T formation. And a
fumble.
Ball is loose on the turf. Try a counter from the right tailback. Bayport thinks that they have the pumpkin. And it will be Bayport football as it does get yard free. I thought it was a flag. It was the official over there has an orange beanie, typically blue. But I see something bright in color get thrown into the air. I thought it was a flag.
You can see it hanging from his waist there.
They all have the blaze orange colored ball marker.
That's in case it's hunting season. I hear they have that for. You can see them out there a little bit better. So the Pirates come back, and wouldn't be surprised if you go up top here. Orlando possibly.
Play action. Stevens looks deep, and
that's going to be a penalty.
Overthrow everybody.
I said he wouldn't be surprised if you go to Orlando, and you did. It's Heath and Orlando, and that's going to be 15 yards.
I think it's going to be a 10-yard holding on the defense.
You're right. It's going to be a first down Pirates as they will get to about the 21-yard line of Milwaukee Reagan.
Well, that play was ran from the 30. I'm assuming 10 yards will get them to the 20.
Ran from about the 31, I'd call it, Chris. But
I'm reading the scoreboard and where the marker is.
Okay. I'm just looking at where the marker is, but okay, we'll go 20. You got that one. You're up 1-0.
Craig Hoffman is listening in, as he says on the Twitterverse. Sends a text in. Craig might have, is Holstein going tonight? Brilliant. I don't know if he's going to get it. Kiel lost last week at LCL, Lake Country Lutheran.
I know Shane Rickle is out there listening tonight. He texted me on the way down. Brady Moon's time here again.
Moon to left of his QB, Jackson Smith. He goes slot right, and he'll go in motion. They'll fake it to him, and Stevens is going to counter back up the right side. And he'll fall forward. The 6'4" senior falls forward 4 yards on his first carry of the evening, trying to get lathered up a little bit. A lot in there. Holly Ingham asking, Eveling had the lead block on the Moon touchdown. Maybe I was misspoke, but he was heavily there to spring him free. Jacobson right now, the fullback in front of his tailback, but it's the shotgun with the receiver right. Stevens sprint out, looking near sideline. In a diving effort trying to bring it in was Jackson Madden, the 5'9" junior. But Jackson can't reel it in as he has to make a diving play and try to come up with the football.
4-down territory here for the Pirates. I think you go back to Brady Moon here. I like that option play, though. They liked running that on 3rd down, 4th down with some yardage to gain. Let's see if the Pirates reach into their bag of plays here as Steve Jorgensen calling the plays.
3rd and 6 for the Bayport offense. As they send Smith in motion, give it to Moon up the middle. Trying to bounce it wide. Gets down near the 12-yard line. Will bring up 4th and 2. And now we have a Husky on the field, which will allow us to remind you.
Never like to see somebody get injured, and if you're Milwaukee Reagan, obviously they don't have the number of players that Bayport has on their sidelines, but young man is up, and it looks like he's going to be okay.
Give up your golf game at the Clubhouse Indoor Golf. Look on Lineville Road in Howard. Whether you're an experienced golfer or new to the game, you can enjoy top-of-the-line PGA licensed full-swing golf simulators. Offering 25 games to the whole family, including games like virtual football. Offering a full bar, pizza, chicken wings, and appetizers. Come check out the Clubhouse Indoor Golf today. Fall and winter golf leagues now available for sign-up.
So 4th and 1, Chris. The Pirates will go for it.
7:33 left here in quarter number 1. As they're going to go wide with Moon. He needs the 10, steps inside, diving for the pylon, and the head linesman right on top of it says that his Nike touched out of bounds on the 4-yard line.
Cash Ebeling leading the way on there in fullback. Pirates now 1st and goal, looking to go up 2 scores here early.
Moon inside to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
Brady Moon's 2nd touchdown of the night. Bayport 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. They go up 13-0 with 7:14 left still yet here in the first quarter.
26 rushing touchdowns on the year for Moon. Also has caught a number of them.
LeClaire will snap. Orlando will hold. Corton will kick for the Pirates to go up 14-0. Snap, hold down, kick, Beckett through the uprights, 14-0 Pirates.
Here's the Moon touchdown run from 4 yards away. Just a simple dive play with a puller, power.
If anyone's out there dressing up for Halloween, we could look at, we could see some pictures
Hey,
possibly,
we could do
too.
some contest judging, right?
I dress like Mike Plummer tonight. We got the Husky here from...
Oh, that's outstanding.
That's outstanding. Got to take a picture of that.
Mascot just below us. Chad Holmes watching with us on a Friday evening. Jeannie and Chandler Meany watching at home. As the Meanies go out hunting tonight, right?
They do. They go tomorrow morning. Talk to
like 2 in the morning. Not
Grandpa tonight. He's here with Mom and Dad Maney, so I knew that Chandler and Grandma were going to be at home watching the game tonight. Sun's coming out here in Milwaukee. Beautiful night for football.
Corton, who is a club soccer player, will send to an end over end, and it will go in. Talked with Coach Depry. He actually tried to get Beckett to play soccer, play both sports.
Beckett, a pretty good receiver, too. Just doesn't really get the ability to do that, but he's obviously a really good athlete.
Jen Warner's watching from Amberg tonight. Coach Nelson's parents is always tuning in from Darboy. Waiting on trick-or-treaters. So far, none in the first hour. Wow.
Ooh, a lot of candy left over.
Sounds like that's going to be a lot of sugar for the little one.
Wonder if they have little big Snicker bars tonight.
Little big?
Little big ones?
What?
Big ones? Regular size?
Little big ones?
Well.
Goodness gracious.
It's early.
Power T formation from the 20-yard line. 7:14 to play in quarter number 1. And a end around from the left of the backs. It will be Caldwell on his first carry of the evening. Was it Kendall Johnson?
London Cornell, the all-conference player with the stop. Cornell's in there. Now Aiden Dirkson's going to get some time. Jace Klum was had a great year for the Pirates. The junior has really stepped up. Linebackers, Cole Bartline, Fontaine, a lot of all-conference players out there. Brock Gauthier, Defensive Player of the Year. Mikey Jones.
Ward duck center, defensive line in, and they'll try to stretch left. Gets a couple yards up to about the 22, where Klum will get credited with the tackle.
Brennan Flick also in there tonight. Tommy Berg, I don't see Tommy. There he is over there, 22.
Tyler Bix is listening.
T-Bix.
It was his birthday 2 days ago.
Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday, Tyler. 2017, a great Bayport High School alumni extraordinaire. Rex Helms in there leading the Pirates interceptions. Defense playing really good right now. 3rd and 8.
Single receiver left, single receiver out wide to the right. Shotgun goes Amir Ward. Again, per the stats collected for goal bound, Ward just 29 passes on the entire season, throws one wide, and it's going to be picked off by Flick. Comes over from a safety position. He's going to get inside the 40 on the return, down to about the 36-yard line. Brennan Flick, 5'9" DB, who had a pick six earlier in the year, will get credited with the interception. Bayport football with 5:29 to play in the first.
So that flag, no flag on the play. Obviously, Milwaukee Reagan wanted a flag there, but not a penalty because the ref didn't call it. Kathy Binnen watching it. Fireplace. The Zons listener from Tampa Bay. Steve has not missed a game listening all season. They still miss those wonderful Bayport days. They were huge supporters, Booster Club people back in the day. Steve and Eldry.
Bring a man in motion. Stevens on play action under. Heat in the backfield, and he'll throw it for Suda. And Brady cannot come up with the pass. Incomplete on the play.
Pirates trying to work on a few things here on this third drive, and throwing it's not one of them that's going real well right now.
That's why they're working on it.
That's probably why.
Mark Orzingers is with us. Kathy Krause watching from home while passing out candy, and Howard.
Should be a beautiful night.
Oh, in Sheboygan Falls, the trick-or-treat selections are M&M's, Hershey's.
Those peanut M&Ms look awfully good, Chris.
That would be my favorite of any of the M&Ms. Stevens, a keeper, break a couple tackles, spinning down inside the 28, down to the 27-yard line. Gain of about, you're going to mark it a gain of 8.
Sortorelli comes in the game also with
third and 2, and Stevens to Mood. Right up the gut. Breaks the tackle around the waist. Face mask.
Not a face
nope,
mask.
Not a face mask.
Ref did not call it.
What did he spin around with there?
So Brady Moon, another big run. First and goal for the Pirates inside the 10-yard line.
That's a gain of 20 nonetheless. I have Moon for 55, 67, 87 at this point.
It's a good first quarter. Looking for his third touchdown of the quarter also.
Moon trying the left side, looking to bounce, cuts it back right, spins at the 2, into the end zone, touchdown Bayport Pirates.
Brady Moon with his third touchdown. Pirates lead 20-0.
Moon from 8 yards out.
So the Milwaukee Reagan crowd trying to cheer on the Huskies here. LeClaire again, this snap. Orlando the hold. Beckett will attempt the extra point to make it 21-0 here, still with 4:19 left, first quarter. That's through the uprights. Pirates lead 21-0.
Hey, Pirate Nation, when you see our kids out there giving it their all, you know what community means. So does Ashley Kasner, third-generation Green Bay realtor, Bayport mom, and huge Pirate supporter. Ashley and her team at Keller Williams are here for you. Whether you're moving into the Bayport's district or selling your home, her kids play here, the agents on her team's kids play here. This isn't just a business, it's personal. Ready to make your real estate dreams happen with someone who gets it? Reach out to Ashley and her team for all your real estate needs. Let's go Pirates.
Corton again will kick.
21-0 our score. Gishus and LeCount Cruz listening around a bonfire in Moose Creek. Great to have the golfer on last week, right?
Outstanding, yes. Madeline did a great job, and what a player she is. Finished 11th in the state of Wisconsin, only a junior. And she'll improve on that as the Pirates go into next year's golf season.
Sue tends the front doors. Steve Meyer watches.
Steve Myers from Moose Creek, listening in. Faithful listener always. Steve, the former principal at Bayview Middle School.
Bit of a squib kick and be taken by Caldwell on a hop inside the 20, trying to cut left. Hits to the hash marks. Then proceeds north and south. I guess the field oriented east-west here at Milwaukee Pulaski. with 4:11 to go in the opening quarter. Huskies down 3 scores, and they're going to start with the ball at the 32-yard line.
So Huskies going to try to get something going here. They're faithful here, encouraging them as they're down 21-0. Officials talking there in the middle of the field.
Gabe Herman, Cole Deppler, Drew Jocks, Ethan Michaels, and the roommate Alex watching from La Crosse.
Bayport West, we call that.
Trick-or-treat candy in Moose Creek. Getting pirate updates to the trick-or-treaters, says Jamie Shefchik. Outstanding. We'll start the possession with Amir Ward in the pistol formation. The tailback 2 yards behind him is Caldwell as the pitch goes to his brother off the left end, and circling around is Amari Ward. And number 2 tossing to number 3, gain of 4. Up to the 36-yard line.
Mark Worsinger is also enjoying the beautiful fall picture, he says, with the camera glistening off the trees.
Actually, the trees don't look like they're that far into the...
a little more up north.
Mm-hmm. I suppose, yeah, we are 2 hours south of where we ordinarily are.
So now Reagan spent a little bit of time there in the... they're going to get a delay of game penalty right here.
Back judge is waving up his arm,
they're
counting it out.
Just took a long time to get that play in.
So timeout, Milwaukee Reagan with 3:18 to play here in quarter number 1. Whether you're looking to capture a moment or a milestone, AD Images will be there to capture those memories. Specializing in sports, seniors, family, maternity, pets, and business photography. Website is ad-images.com, where you can find all the session options and pricing. Now booking today. Thank you, Howard Swamico, for your business. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you subscribe on the YouTube channel, you get notified when we go live, such as early here, 4:30 airtime, 5 o'clock kickoff. Linda Karen watching from Prentice, Wisconsin, up north. J-Rod Jaworski, class of 2021 with us. Richard Shadowald, Shaddy Daddy.
Big time coming up for Mr. Shadowald here. December's always a big month for him. Mr. Santa Claus, here comes Shadowald, here comes Shadowald.
Wes Hansen watching along. Ken Shout from Savannah. Amy and Charlie Crone watching from home. Spending the Halloween passing out candy, listening to their favorite broadcasters. Lorianne Sexton says that they are listening in from work yet.
Long day there in the district office.
Every day is 24 hours. Pressure off the near side, and a throw is going to short hop. Flag will fly.
They're going to call a hold on Mikey Jones. Incomplete. I think Mikey's wondering if it's a interference penalty on. They're going to call it on Mikey because the ref can.
Jacoby Olenichek thought he came up with the football, skipped into him, incomplete.
Yeah, Jacoby split way out here. He's almost standing on the sideline, the Husky sideline. And Mikey Jones will get called for holding, so it'll be the first down for the Huskies here. Penalty induced, but it's still a first down.
Pam and Eric Nick listening from home as always. Got a pretty loyal contingency. Yanta Kerr, Nathan Ognamak, Diane Devroy.
Saw Diane today at Kimps. She helped me out.
Look at the 45-yard line after Bayport's penalty there. Pitch out wide, trying to get it to Caldwell on the edges, and it is shut down by Jordy Walker. First team all Fox River Classic Conference North at the outside linebacker position. A yard is gained by Caldwell to bring up 2nd and 9. Karen Verkeilen is with us. The Menashers watching from Oconto as always. Brian Adams, Keith Newthalls.
A lot of listeners out there.
Randall watching from the Gamblers game. Mr. Moronic. I'm assuming the Gamblers don't start quite yet.
Got there a little early on a Friday night.
2nd and 9 for the Husky offense. Ward in the pistol. His brother goes around the edge. They're going to pitch it to him. They're going to throw. Looking, Amari hooks one up, and it's going to be underthrown, and coming back to make a catch inside the 30, 26-yard line. It is Brandon Silva Tripoli, and he's got the grab on the toss from Amari Ward, the running back.
So Reagan making something happen there. That ball way underthrown. Rex Helms had a chance at it, but nice play there as Reagan now inside Pirate territory for the first time tonight.
Outstanding work to come back to the football by Silva Tripoli.
You said, would they throw it a few more times tonight, Chris? They have, and you're right. One time they threw it last week.
Silva Tripoli, well, most players play both ways. Defensively, 5th in the entire Milwaukee Richardson Conference in sacks. But it comes up with a long reception is Ward, trying to go to Ward on the pitch back. The tackle will be made by today's cover athlete, Evan Hook, the senior in the backfield. But Ward pitching it to Ward. And Amari can't hold on to it and has to jump on the loose pigskin after a loss of 9.
They've definitely tried a little trickery here. Well, it's trick or treat, Chris, so it only seems right on Halloween that you try some trickery. Oh, Presley and Kennedy just sent us a picture. They look great. What some witches they are, let me tell you tonight.
Hey, they're nice ladies.
Yes, they are. Just like Whitney.
That's outstanding. Send a man wide. Amir throws it to the near side. Broken tackle inside the 30 and out of bounds to the near side. Olenichek, another reception for Olenichek.
Boy,
he only had 6 catches coming into tonight.
Reagan team's got a lot of kids who are getting hurt right now. One of their players is down. Their center is having a hard time getting to the line of scrimmage right now. And one of their better players here is now shaken up in the game.
Mike Peters, Pat Peters listening in.
Former concession stand organizers. Mike there last night at the volleyball match, I'm assuming?
I did see him down there. I didn't say hello. I apologize.
Mike and Pat, a lot of work they did for Bayport High School over the years. One of the reasons that Bayport's successful because of all their work.
The entire Paw Patrol is listening in. The Schluters from the east side.
Nice. It's a big one with the young kids, isn't it?
They call it a gain of 10. 3rd and 9 as we wind under 30 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Pirates a 21-0 lead. Huskies on their best drive of the day. Actually just picked up their first down. As Caldwell trying the right side on a bit of a stretch play. Down to about the 21-yard line. 4th and 5 will be coming up. But we will flip-flop ends and call it a quarter. End of 1 from Milwaukee Pulaski. Boy, I haven't said that right yet today. Milwaukee Pulaski High School. It's Bayport 21-0. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
Abrams is your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting is quality you can depend on. Greg Young is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out with a fully staffed service and collision center that will work on all makes and models with free estimates. And don't forget about the huge parts department. And we need cars. We'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. So stop by and check us out or check out our inventory online at GregYoungAbrams.com.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Get Wisconsin's best pizza, dine-in or delivery at any of our 4 locations, open until 10.
21-0. We flip-flop ends of the field as the Huskies try to move Lakeside. Reagan High School is actually closer to Lake than Pulaski High School is in the Milwaukee Public School District. 4th and 5 for the Husky offense. There are 2 guys in motion, and this play is going to be blown dead.
You can tell Milwaukee Reagan doing some things they just aren't used to trying to do.
You just don't have the reps.
Run the football, and now they're trying to throw it out of pretty much desperation, obviously, down 21-0, having a hard time not being able to run the football. So you're right, Chris, no reps, and so now it's going to be 4th and 9, maybe 10 yards. Pirates trying to get a stop here and remain throwing the shutout.
So 4th and 10 after the penalty. At half, we will have one of the athletic trainers coming up.
Eric Lingus will either be here or Tyler Verhagen. I'm guessing it's Tyler.
You think Tyler?
I'm going Tyler. Either would be great. They do an awesome job for us. They're both here tonight from Bellin or Amplify.
4th and 10 Husky offense. Ward looking left, pump. He's looking deep now, throws one up. And it's going to be over the top of everybody, but Tommy Berg's going to call for a pass interference penalty. As turning around was Amari Ward looking for the football, and he got pushed down. And that will be a flag.
We have to distance to the goal line.
Nope, it's not half the distance because it's not inside the 20.
It's inside the 30. It's 15 yards.
Oh, it is 50. You're right.
All right, 1-1 now, Chris. For
half
those
the
of you
distance
keeping
from the
track at
27 home. Should be the 13. Nope, they're going to mark it off the full 15.
Now they're going to back it up?
Now they're going to back it up. Okay.
Hey, Manitowoc math there.
I was thinking 10-yard. Well, we've had the defensive holding twice.
Trying to work my way around Fish here, but we'll give Fish the priority, obviously.
Prettier face. Bring Amari around. They're going to try to give it up the middle to Caldwell, and Fontaine is going to pick him up. Great form lift and tackle.
Fontaine, the all-conference player also.
Was he?
I think so.
I don't think he was.
Oh, no, Asher was not. The sophomore, though.
But he's played really well as a sophomore this year.
They can't all be, Chris. We got to share it a little bit.
That becomes the issue sometimes.
But Asher, a sophomore, he will be.
Not this year anymore.
He'll be a future all-conference player, though, no question about it.
Julie Allen watching from Minneapolis. Grandpa Dick.
Father-in-law, Grandpa Dick, listening in tonight.
Richard Jocks. You're going to be singing in the Rotunda on December the 19th?
Oh, definitely. No question about
Mr.
that.
Shadowald
I'll be back for that. Little alumni. We do that every time before break.
Pitch around the end around, and Ward is going to be taken under by the Defensive Player of the Year from the Pirates.
Meet Brock Gothier.
Brianna Knox watching along with us. Air Crab watching from the Virgin Islands. Tanya Vincent with us. Amongst others, John Creasher, Dave Franker, Scott Albert Young.
Brianna Knox's dad, Larry Dunning, principal before me.
Sure.
My mentor, so glad Brianna is listening, probably along with Eric, I'm sure.
And there is a game starting at 6 tonight, I believe, but otherwise really only 5 o'clock starts. So we welcome everybody in who may not ever follow along with us ever before. Send a man in motion left. Ward quickly fires out to the near side, and it's going to have to be a sure tackle by Rex Helms, and it is. Grab made again by Silva Tripoli. He has now moved up to 8 receptions on the year.
Rex, the wrestler that he is, no one's going to get away from him. Rex, an outstanding wrestler.
Fourth and 5 again.
So Pirates trying to get a stop here on 4th down. Milwaukee Reagan has put together a pretty good drive.
Started back with 4:11 left in the quarter. They have moved the ball 60 yards in almost 7 minutes. This is kind of the time they take off the clock with the power T more than you would with the pistol, but they're sticking with the passing game right now. Ward looking left. Flag does fly. Throwing high, incomplete. It was a slant from the left. Looking for Kendall Johnson.
They're going to decline that to be 5 men on the line of scrimmage.
Not enough guys up on the line.
You got to give a lot of credit to Anthony Ensner out there. He's 52. He has been limping since the beginning of this game. He's a center for Milwaukee Reagan. Noticeably struggling, but he's coming off the field again as he limps off. But he's given everything he's got in this game.
That drive took 7:04.
Ensner, only a junior. Watch Brady Moon here. Brady could go 91 right here.
Tough to go 91.
No, it's not.
Well, it just was, yeah.
It's possible, Chris. Is that I'm up 2-1 now.
The markings on the field are Timeout Reagan are difficult to work through. And it's all right. We'll keep having fun tonight, hopefully. Alex Michaels, Michael Wagner, Wyatt Kuhn listening in from Grand Forks. They have South Dakota tomorrow. The rivalry of all those schools over there. Rick Allen watching from Cold Spring, New York.
The Finlands watching from their house across the street from me. Glad they're listening in.
Watching from the Finland's house, the Johnson.
Jeff Johnson over there, former golf coach of the Pirates.
Jason Ripley. We're on in the garage as he hands out candy in South Carolina.
I wonder who's handing out candy at the Finland house.
Does Jeff look like a one for you, one for me kind of guy?
Well, I don't want to comment on that. I mean, if they're small, yes.
Well, he was a former coach of yours.
Former coach.
A, you're no longer the principal. And
exactly.
B, he no longer coaches him.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, he probably does look like that. Just making fun of you there, Jeff. Maybe Jeff will still be there when I get home tonight from the game. Either that or my house will be vandalized. One of the two.
Jake Plummer on his way back from Janesville heading north for the weekend as there's Ethan Orlando on wide receiver screen on the right side. Orlando across the 10. Ushered out of bounds. We're going to say the clock will keep running. Under 9 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Chris Learman, Mike Frieder, Ryan Wellnitz, Michael Plummer from Milwaukee Pulaski High School here in Milwaukee. Level 2 of the high school football playoffs.
So Pirates trying to work on that pass game here.
Travis and Bodie Verhagen. Grandpa Bruce listening in from Williston, North Dakota.
Sortorelli with the catch. The Pirates are going to continue to try to throw the football here. Trying to give other teams something to look at. Without Otradovic in the game, the Pirates, Jackson Smith, the sophomore, has gotten a lot of playing time. I think he's yet to touch the football here in the quarter, but his time will come here.
Moon to the right of his QB as they shift the fullback right. And another screen to Orlando. Get out there, get a block. And Ethan with blocking in front. With, boy, look at the offensive lineman getting out in front. Drew LeClaire.
The big center.
25 yards downfield.
He's got to make sure you don't leave too early there, and Drew didn't. We talk about Drew and Dirksen and Weinberg and Fontaine.
If the throw's behind the line of scrimmage, I don't know that.
Then you can't.
Right?
Correct.
And on that screen, tough from the angle away, but now we're closer to down the line to see if perhaps it is thrown behind the line. Give it to Moon. Pick up
there's
block.
A face mask.
And the Moon is going to go on the near sideline. Inside the 20, and Brady will be ripped down from behind by Ward, but not before he gets inside the 20, down to the 16.
So
let's see if they tack on some yardage here.
And they will. That ball will end up
at the 8?
7.5. Well, I'd say 8. I'll go with 8. 16 divided by 2. 8. Manitowoc math, Kiel math.
Half the distance to the goal.
Joe Van Arum, if he was listening out there, hopefully he'd be proud of that one.
Sounds like the Finlands are going to go across the street at halftime.
It appears that way, Jeff Johnson.
That's a band, you know.
Who's ever down there at Nicky Lee Kurt, watch out for your pumpkins that are outside right now. They may end up in my yard.
Does he know which house is yours?
Oh, yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does.
They mark the ball at the 8. John Weber's mom is a alum of Milwaukee Pulaski.
Wow, outstanding.
Stevens pump and now roll out right. Looking. Stevens going to pull it down inside the 5, reaching to the pylon. Did he get in? Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. Matt Stevens, 8 yards.
Pirates go up 27-0. Matt Desati is going to pull that one down instead of throwing it. So now 27-0. People keep texting us.
.7:22 left in the second. 28-0 your score.
Mark Hewson driving into the Notre Dame game, it sounds like. He's going to keep us updated in that one as the Pirates now lead 28-0.
Stevens looking. And the dive reaching out. Great work on the capture from Ryan Wellitz, producing and engineering.
So Pirates 1 touchdown away from a running clock here in the second quarter.
Al and Keegan Lardnoy handed out candy, have a fire pit, watching the game out in the driveway. Al Smith with us.
Al, a Green Bay West graduate, if I'm not mistaken.
Brian and Carol UTEC with us. Johnny Samp watching from the break room at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Johnny Samp works in the golf section over there at Dick's. 2017 graduate of Bayport, also quite an announcer.
The Atheys are cheering on the Pirates. Jace had the all-conference, the other Fontaine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jace did.
Wilch's family is listening, dressed up as Gru and his minions.
Speaking of eating candy.
Coach Dubs?
Coach Dubs, what do you think he's got? 2 for 1?
He seems like a Whopper guy, which is not a good candy in my opinion.
Oh, I thought you meant like a Burger King Whopper guy.
Oh. Ball picked up at the 5.
This isn't going to work well for them.
Return to about the 12.
We're having pizza for Halloween. We're all dressing up with each other. Going to put each other's caps on the way home. 28-0, if you just joined us. Bayport not to be stopped yet. And Milwaukee Reagan with a nice drive to get down inside the 10-yard line was stopped by the Pirates. Still with that first-team defense in. And Milwaukee Reagan's got a couple more kids who are limping around, unable to perform. And their roster is getting a little thin here with 7 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the second quarter. Tweet the booth, text us. I know Clyde Schuette's out there listening. Or his son, Steve.
Back to the power tee. And it was a dive off left side and good powerful carry across the 15 up to the 18-yard line for a gain of 6 on first down.
Tough run there by
Caldwell.
Milwaukee Reagan. The Huskies, they haven't given up yet. Their coach is coaching them up. Fans have been great.
Here's a request to go over the airwaves. Mrs. Malcor.
Mrs. Malcor, obviously a big fan of the Almond Joys because she's asking that the Lineville parents bring their Almond Joys in on Monday.
For me, I don't like Almond Joy.
I don't either. It's got coconut, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Coconut's just not my thing.
So rather than tossing in the garbage, that great, powerful run here by Amari Ward out to the 26-yard line. That'll be a first down. Rather than throwing them in the garbage, you can bring them in for your favorite associate principal at Lineville on Monday.
Maybe I'll buy her a pack.
I suppose there's 2 associate principals.
There are. Yeah, oopsie. I forgot Mr. Jagler's over there.
He hasn't messaged.
Jury's out on that one. Where are those Butterfingers, Chris, you had a couple weeks ago? Was that home?
They're in the backpack. You want
They're
some?
Still in there?
They are.
No, I'm not, because I can't talk if I have that. They're sticky.
You said that they don't stick in your teeth.
Well, I was wrong about that.
Clearly do. Dive up the middle. Nice carry for Caldwell. Appreciate always all the statistics kept with GoBound and Bound.com and all the Wisconsin Football Coach Association that has everything kept in one spot, and that is the spot. Nathan Caldwell coming into tonight, 6.3 yards a carry. He had 689 yards on the ground, 10 rushing touchdowns, second on the team.
Jace Klum there with a nice stop again. He's had a great season for the Pirates.
Power tee again after a gain of 6. Ward, play action, looking deep. Airing one deep. Rex Helms.
Oh, what a catch by Helms. One Handed the wrestler. That's his 8th interception. Rex extends his right arm and, Coach Jorgensen just went vertical. I'd say at least 1.5 inches off the ground he just went. Hopefully he didn't pull anything.
Trick or treat from the Hawkers. Bill and Sarah, along with the Lindners and Kolwitzes, around the fire, handing out candy. There's a lot of people that come around a fire to get their candy, it sounds
they do.
like.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul Chambers got inside again. Watching from the brewery on Hillcrest Heights.
Snuck in the back door.
Plummer would say that sometimes the best
stop
way to
and go.
Deep pass. Jackson Smith with the catch. After he makes the catch, he runs it home. Touchdown Bayport, 55-yard pass.
Matt Stevens got hit on that one, but Smith, we said he's going to get the ball, didn't we? Did I say that? He's going to see it tonight. The sophomore, number 28. Touchdown Pirates to make it 34-0. Now the most important point of the night to make it 35. Put in the pizzas, folks.
Bricky says Almond Joys rock.
Really?
Goodness gracious.
I think it appears to be either you love them or you don't. Ryan Wellnut says no.
That's probably not. Yeah, that's not even a candy. It's
Fisher's wife and daughter.
Mary
loves
Fisher
them.
loves them. There's no I like them. It's always you either love them or you don't.
Right.
I'm
like
assuming.
you don't. No one hates a good Snickers, do they? Mounds. Right.
I don't think I've ever tried Mounds. Is that the same thing but dark?
Yeah. Almond Joys have nuts. Mounds don't. That's the commercial.
Gross. Look at that. Jackson Smith to run it in.
I mean, does anyone hate a Snickers, a good Snickers?
I mean, it's not the number one candy, but
I'd have to disagree.
I used to be strictly my number one candy was Twix.
I like a good Twix.
But then
it lacks nuts.
But then I don't know. I don't know if I ate too many Twix, but I'll eat them, but it's not number one anymore.
What is it now?
I don't know. Milky Way, maybe, if I had to choose.
Oh, no, Milky Way. You need some caramel and nuts.
There is caramel in a Milky Way.
No, there's
yes.
No.
You're thinking of Three Musketeers, which is not
yes,
good.
That is not
Three
good.
Musketeers is not good.
Yeah, that tastes like a sponge.
4:53 left before half, so the clock will stop if we get to...
Oh, Ben Binnen likes the Almond Joys.
No. Of all people. High kick that will go through the wickets. Johnson to pick it back up, and he'll get up to about the 19-yard line. The clock will stop on timeouts, scores. Injuries, which is a timeout. And if we go back under 35 prior to the fourth quarter.
Correct.
Timeout, injury, no, timeout and scores. Is that it? Was that tit? Timeout, injury, score?
That'd be
right?
TIS.
Kit Kat, Doug Ritchie says.
I like Kit Kat. Doug Ritchie listening in.
Do you?
Kit Kat. I like it. Good Kit Kat.
Have you ever seen?
Yeah, you need all this with a glass of Mood juice.
I have a friend who will eat a Kit Kat, not by the bar. He'll bite into it, so it's across the mouth.
Nobody does that.
That's rude. That's very
you
rude to
snap
do.
the sticks off of
You're
a
right.
Kit Kat. And frozen's better. You
I've
haven't frozen?
never had one out of the freezer.
Oh, beautiful thing.
Doug, have you had a Kit Kat out of the freezer?
What about game Doug's at tonight?
Trying the dive,
Ooh.
and it's Hook to meet him.
Captain Hook with the stop.
Oh, boy. Michelle Stemper says we're discussing candy bars next week.
Yeah, well.
I'm in trouble. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups from Tammy Calhoun.
I like those. With milk again, though. Can you eat them plain? Like
Ross Tellner says I'm with a couple nuts tonight. Mike, and Ryan with me.
I won't ask who he's hanging out with.
Loss of 2 as the tackle by Hook. Is that what he told me? I know what he texted.
Yeah, that's exactly what he told you.
2nd and 12. Ward looking to the near side.
Oh, nice play.
Third grab of the night.
They're throwing a little bit
Again,
tonight.
It's Silva Tripoli.
Nice play by Tommy Berg stepping up there.
You look at this team from Milwaukee Reagan, who champions of the Milwaukee City Richardson Conference, where they win a perfect 7-0. Quarterback Amir Ward, Jr. Running back Amari Ward, Jr. They have a couple seniors sprinkled in, but right there, catch by Silva Tripoli. He's a senior. Caldwell Senior. You got some pieces to build on next year to try to return. Multi-sport athletes. And be able to try to speak on them as we go. 3rd and 3. Power T formation. And Ward hands it off. Bayport's going to get a stop. 4th and a yard. I imagine the Huskies will stick with it.
Why not? Trying to get something on the board here in the first half. You got to imagine if the Pirates get it back, you just run the football till halftime.
Angie Sorensen says, go Pirates. Montgomerys are watching from Cincinnati, Ohio. Natalie and Jerry and company listening in.
Who do the Bengals have this week? Jerry, defensive line coach for the Bengals. Son plays at Iowa.
He's been playing very
He's
well.
Been playing
he's
really
stepping
well.
in. I think they have the Bears this weekend at home, right?
I didn't check. I'd have to
check
the airwaves. First down for Milwaukee Reagan. They continue to battle, and their fans love it. Sitting down in front of us.
Blues and Borners are listening in. Beverage sponsor of the night. Full.
It's always good to have my face
plastered
all over things. That was it. Kids did that for me last year.
Ooh, big rivalry for Doug Ritchie tonight. He's covering. Wrightstown went up to O'Connell Falls, got a win last week, so now they get to travel to Freedom.
Ooh, Wrightstown Freedom.
And he does
They
say
jumped
that
offsides in a Pirates thing because they didn't call it.
Kit Kat isn't freezer is good, he says.
Tommy Berg almost ran over one of their assistant coaches trying to get that one. That could be the last play of the second quarter.
Scott Perry watching from home.
Scott's all kids all graduated from Bayport High School, so him and Kelly are home probably tonight, snuggling up. He's got a golf simulator in his house. Scott does. He's probably hitting a few. Scott, really good golfer.
Hitting a few golf balls?
Yes.
Is it too early in the night to cuddle on the couch?
No, never is. You can do it in the afternoon, mornings.
Probably why Sheila lets you go on these golf trips all the time.
Yeah, she does. She lets me out of the house a lot. She encourages me to.
Mike, I think the garage is dirty today.
Yes, I cleaned it
a couple weeks ago.
I cleaned it an hour ago, honey. It's retired life, I tell you. So Reagan called timeout, I think.
Nestle Crunch.
Ooh, Nestle Crunch.
When I was about 5, those were incredible, and I think they are.
They even make those
now.
anymore?
Those are not good.
Wow, who voted on that one?
Paul Jerks says homemade pizza. That looks outstanding.
That does. What's Paul? Look at that thing. That pepperoni on that with a little spinach. Oh,
wow.
I'm hungry.
I've never made a homemade pizza before.
Really? I have. You should do that. Take some time. Something for the family, Chris. Pirates way deep here. They're on the 35-yard line.
6 seconds left in the half. We're going to see if Amir Ward can throw one left side. Caldwell will make the grab at the 30. He's going to have to make a few guys miss. And the open guy in front of him, Jordy Walker. Open field tackle. That will end the half here from Milwaukee Pulaski. See if we can get one of the boys up here again.
Steve Meyer says they love peanut butter Twix, and they stopped making them.
Oh, gross. Why do they have to ruin all these candy bars? Just stick with the OGs. I don't know. We'll take a break. Halftime 35-0. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
up your golf game at the Clubhouse Indoor Golf, located on Lineville Road in Howard. Whether you are an experienced golfer or new to the game, you can enjoy top-of-the-line full-swing golf simulators. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf also offers multi-sport games for the whole family, including games like virtual football, baseball, soccer, and even zombie dodgeball. Offering a full bar, pizza, and appetizers. Come check out the Clubhouse Indoor Golf today. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf, located on Lineville Road in Howard.
Welcome to Kim's Ace Hardware, your go-to for fall prep and winter gear. From leaf cleanup to first snowfall, we've got the tools, snow blowers, and ice melt to keep things moving. Need equipment for the big jobs? Stop by Howard or Wrightstown for rental tools that make it easy. Our friendly team is ready to help you prep for whatever fall throws your way. Find us in Howard, Wrightstown, and Ashwaubenon. Kim's Ace Hardware, your neighborhood hardware store. See you soon.
Luxury vinyl floors are waterproof, kid-proof, and pet-proof, so they can stand up to real-life conditions. You'll find the largest selection at Mako's. Do it yourself or trust our guaranteed installation. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Greg Young of Abrams is your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting is quality you can depend on. Greg Young is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out with a fully staffed service and collision center that will work on all makes and models with free estimates. And don't forget about the huge parts department. And we need cars. We'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. So stop by and check us out or check out our inventory online at GregYoungAbrams.com.
It's time to call Budget Blinds.
Let us help you with your free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
We're back to Milwaukee Pulaski High School. Bayport leads Milwaukee Reagan in level 2 of the WIAA State playoffs. It's 35-0. I'm joined by Eric Lingus. Eric, how you doing?
Good, Mike. How are you?
Eric, you're the guy that makes sure everybody can play tonight.
Yeah, we do our best, and our kids tend to make it easy on us most of the time.
So Eric, along with Tyler Verhagen, are two athletic trainers. They've been at Bayport. How many years have you been there, and how many years has Tyler been there?
Tyler's been there since March of 16, so he's coming up on 9-10 years.
Okay.
And I've been there 1 year less than him. So he came, and then I came the following summer.
And being the former principal, I see you almost daily doing your job, and what a great job you do when you're there. Appreciate all the work that you've done, and we have a lot of fun, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fun time. It's high school sports are fun to be around. So we have a great time. We love the kids. Kind of like you are the teachers, the kids are what we're there for, and they're what make it fun and enjoyable, and that's definitely the best part.
Well, Eric, talk about your journey from growing up to all of a sudden I want to be an athletic trainer. So how does that take you? What's the path that you got here today?
So I'm from Peshtigo, Wisconsin originally, and when I was in high school, I love sports, and my mom was a nurse, and I was kind of good at science, so I kind of put the two together, and I said, well, what about sports medicine? And I shadowed Mark Hewson, who was the athletic trainer at Peshtigo when I was in high school, and kind of away I went up to northern Michigan and did my bachelor's degree, and then I went down to University of North Carolina and did a master's degree, worked down there in the college setting for 4 years, and then my wife, who I met at Northern, is from Ashwaubenon, and we moved back up here, and I was actually at Peshtigo for a year, and then at Bayport ever since.
And you got a family?
Family, yep. We got 4 little ones in the district. They're over with Mr. Wellnitz at Swamico.
So they're safe. They're all over. They're safe. How old are they?
My oldest is 8, and then
This is a tough question for a dad, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. I've got. See, we made it easy. They're 2 years apart.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not too hard. So I got 8, 6, 4, and 1.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're dressed up tonight for Halloween.
Yeah, one of them is a butterfly. The rest of them are Ninja Turtles.
Nice. You got the whole Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I got it on the Halloween.
Your wife
costume
dressed
this
up,
year.
or
Yeah, she's a Ninja Turtle too.
She's a Ninja Turtle too.
She's all about it. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I got out of it this year. So
talk to me your career. How much it's changed? I mean, the whole world of athletic training has really changed. I mean, just the concussion thing alone is what I can think of already. You know.
Yeah.
But talk to me about how your career and your job has really changed over the years.
Well, what I think, like any career, it's something where you get into it and you're trying to kind of find your way, and then you come around to settling in and getting comfortable. So it's actually, it's almost gotten simpler for me over the years, just like anything where you get more experience and you get comfortable and you kind of figure out what you like to do and how you like to do it. But the world of sports medicine's changed a ton, probably in the last 15 to 20 years. The world of high school sports medicine has changed a lot in the last, probably even in the last 10 years, where there's just more of it. There's more athletic trainers, there's more coverage, which is a good thing. So I think that's probably the biggest thing that's changed for us in general. And then specifically for us in Green Bay, we work for Bellin, and our sports medicine department has really kind of, since Tyler and I have been there, it's kind of exploded.
Yeah.
With how many new providers and physicians that they've added, and sports medicine in Green Bay in general has kind of followed the same pattern.
Yeah, talk to me about, unfortunately there's kind of two parts to your job. I think you deal with the kids who get hurt or injured. That's two different things, right?
Right.
We talk about that a lot. And then it's also the fact of dealing with kids to prevent kids from getting injured.
Right.
So I think sometimes you think, well, the trainer is just only there. If a kid gets injured, they're going to help them. But talk to me about the preventive part of it to make sure these kids can be out here every Friday night playing football.
Actually, one of the best prevention mechanisms is what Bayport does such a good job of in the strength and conditioning department. That's really where you can really make some gains in preventing injuries, improving strength, improving mobility, improving movement patterns. All of those things are going to help prevent injuries. What, from a prevention standpoint, what me and Tyler do a lot of times is trying to not let something minor turn into something major.
Sure.
So that's kind of more of where we'll kind of give kids advice or step in if we need to, if they've got something and they're maybe trying to kind of deal with it for a little while and it's not going so well. And, that's kind of where we try and prevent, something minor from turning into something major or re-injury. That's a lot of the things that we deal with. Prevention is the hardest thing to do in sports medicine, in my opinion, because you can't ever point to one specific thing that causes an injury.
And these kids, you said it, they're working out a lot. They're getting bigger. And you look out at Bayport, it looks like a Division III college football team.
Right.
And it's just because it's not by accident. They're in the weight room a lot. They're working out a lot. They understand the importance of it. It's been stressed. It's built into their school day, as you know, and Bayport's done a great job. It's probably the reason a lot of our athletic programs have been successful.
I agree.
When people reach out to me and say, well, what's the one thing we could do? Well, if you can build in your training during a school day.
I agree.
And that they don't have to be after school then, and you're taken away from your families, and you're not there. It's one of the things I think Bayport's done a great job.
I know, and I'm jealous of the kids. Sometimes they'll kind of whine and complain about having to go lift, and they're like, I wish somebody would tell me I had 45 minutes during my day to go work out. Sounds fantastic.
Exactly. Then talk about it when somebody gets hurt, just how immediate the attention they get from Bellin.
Yeah.
Like if someone would get hurt in a football game on a Friday night, talk to me about the process of when they would see somebody. They'd see somebody maybe at the game even.
Yeah. So Tyler and I we're at every game. For football, home or away. For all the other sports, we're at every home game. And then with the other sports, we usually try and travel when it gets to this time of the year and they're away in the playoffs. So we kind of take care of anything immediate during the event or at practice after school, that sort of thing. And then we'll kind of triage that to the appropriate provider. And we work with the families to kind of figure out where they want to, who they want to get seen by, where they want to go. If they're good going to the Bellin providers, Dr. Shepit, Kevin Shepit, he's kind of our team doctor. He's an orthopedic surgeon. He takes care of all of our sports. He comes to the football games, and a lot of that kind of immediate quick care is driven by him. He's fantastic and on it, and he wants to take care of kids, kind of in Not necessarily that the injury is urgent, but he just wants to have a sense of urgency and take care of them in an urgent manner. And we'll have a lot of times, if a kid gets hurt on Friday night, and he sees them on Friday night, they'll have an MRI Monday afternoon.
It's incredible, the response time.
And to your question earlier about what's kind of changed in sports medicine, that's what it was. I remember, 10 years ago thinking it was great if we could get someone get an MRI in a week.
Correct.
That was really fast.
Yeah.
And now it's like a day.
Well, you and Tyler do a great job. I've enjoyed my time working with you. Foam rolling. If you want to stay healthy.
That's pretty much it.
That's it. You foam roll.
You teed me up for that one with the prevention, and I missed it.
Exactly. You missed it. I gave you that one. But if you want to prevent things, just kind of a joke that we have going on down there. Now,
just foam roll it.
The big discussion here during the first half. I know we're up 35-0. Looks like we're in pretty good shape health-wise, too, here in the first half.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Right? But candy bars on Halloween. Is there a favorite, Eric, that you have?
Do I have to pick a candy bar?
No, just whatever trick-or-treat item you might get.
I am for anything that's gummy.
Gummy?
Any gummy. Licorice, Sour Patch Kids, anything like that.
You got a favorite gum by chance? I mean, a favorite
gum?
A favorite licorice.
The Australian one, the Wild Wallabies.
Oh, wait a second.
That's the one, right? The one that Harvey eats during the baseball games. To be honest, I tried a reduced sugar licorice during the first half. It was awful. I
think I have those in here. What you're talking about? What you got there? No. Right here.
Those are the Butterfingers.
Right here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Right
that's
here.
the one.
Folks, right here.
Yeah.
Best licorice.
Those are the best ones.
Now, these are the minis.
I've never had them.
Well, I'll open them up for you.
Okay.
You can have a mini or two before you go down.
Alrighty.
They're some of my favorites, too, actually.
Yeah, I like those ones.
So Chris was nice enough to get me some before I came down here.
What a guy.
Yes. And so, Eric, once again. I haven't even opened it. I had a different bag on the way down. So this is the favorites right here of Eric, our trainer. And so if you eat them, he's a trainer. You can eat all
exactly.
of these.
Right.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
So, Eric, once again, thanks for being on at halftime.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Take care. Keep everybody safe down there.
For sure.
Once again, thanks to Eric and Tyler for the job that they do. Bella and taking care of our kids, preventing injury. And if something unfortunate happens, they are immediate in their attention. And so you're listening to Bayport Radio. Bayport leads 35-0 at halftime. We'll be back for the second half.
This is how I convinced my dad to go to NWTC. Every day, Dad would get home from work and be like, "Hey, honey." So I was like, "Dad, haven't you always told me I should go after my dreams?" And he said, "Well, of course." And I'm like, "Well, then why don't you?"
So that's what I did. I went to NWTC for design and graphic technology. Good thing dream jobs can happen at any age.
At Parker John's, we do barbecue the right way, from tender pulled pork to slow smoked brisket.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not in the mood for barbecue? Our Stonefire pizzas are baked to perfection. Looking to wet your whistle? We've got great craft beers, signature cocktails, and loaded Bloody Marys. Parker John's is a family-friendly place to have a smoking good time. So whether you're here for all-you-can-eat nights or just a great meal, we're bringing the smoking good flavor 7 days a week. Come on down, we can't wait to have you.
Parker John's.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether you need stunning senior photos, dynamic team media days, impactful corporate portraits, or family photos to last a lifetime, AD Images expertise will bring your vision to life. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose AD Images and let your photos truly make a statement. Contact AD Images to book now, and let's make some memories to last a lifetime.
This is the story about a little empathy. No matter where little empathy looked, it just couldn't find its place in the world. Which was sad, because it had so much to give. Then one day, little empathy made a friend. And the friend took it somewhere it would always be useful and appreciated. Welcome to a place where healthcare is all about caring. Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. And it's all you can eat at our lunch buffets at any of our 4 locations.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast. And don't stop there. Like us on Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
Half number 2, we get settled in for from Milwaukee Pulaski High School. It is 35-0. Pirates have the lead, and I believe Bayport to receive, if I'm not mistaken, for the second half kickoff. So if perhaps they're able to go down and score, then maybe the 35 points won't be in doubt for a running clock the rest of the way.
Be interested to see who the Pirates bring out here in the second half. And obviously you want to keep everybody healthy. You want to keep first stringers, second stringers, third stringers. But it is a great opportunity for kids that are, next up to get an opportunity to be under the lights here on a playoff football game. And beautiful night here from Milwaukee Pulaski. Thanks to Eric Lengus for his interview at halftime. And we're having some Butterfingers now, and we've had the licorice. Coach Jorgensen has decided to go down to the sidelines, it appears, for the second half. And Pirates will receive here in the second half, up 35-0. It's been all Bayport. But Milwaukee Reagan's battled. Their fans are great. They're cheering them on, and they've did their best. They're getting a little thin, though. So a couple injuries, and some of these kids playing both ways against a very big physical Bayport football game. This game started at 5 o'clock if you just joined us. If you're listening in out there still, giving away trick-or-treat candy in the Green Bay area or around the world, actually, as we can come to you over the internet. Sit back, relax. Let us know if you're listening in out there. Had a little candy bar conversation here in the first half. We've broken out the Butterfingers. And should be a good second half. Bayport, if they win this one and hold on to win, which it looks like they will take on the winner of Verona-Franklin. If Franklin wins that game, we'll come back down here next Friday, Chris, about 6 miles from here, actually. And the Pirates will take on Franklin. If Verona upsets Franklin, Verona would come to Bayport for level 3. So Bayport looking to wrap up level 2 here, running clock here, second half. And so should be a quick second half. We got the Husky mascot out there from Milwaukee Reagan.
Not on the field.
No, he's on the sidelines.
Stacy and Molly are watching from Austin, Minnesota. Great to have everybody with us. Crystal Glenn is with us. Chuck Templer.
Chuck Templer, former principal at Lineville Intermediate School.
Spent the football season at Spash football games watching their grandson Connor started in center.
I'm sure a really good athlete. Adam Templer, their son, was an outstanding defensive back a number of years ago.
Christine Ingold is with us. Cole Conrad, Debbie Myers, Sue Salemi, Dave Kreischer. Great to have you all with us here on a Friday early evening.
12 minutes. That ball kicked out of bounds. Pirates will get at the 35-yard line. They're not going to crank it in yet. At the snap, they will. Bayport comes out with their number 2 offense. So Braden Maney will lead the Pirates out, the sophomore, as Milwaukee Reagan trying to figure out who's going to be in there as their 11 defensive players.
Maney in the pistol, play action, looking in the flat, and he's got a man out there, but the catch is not completed to Baby Depler.
Baby Depler was too open on that one.
But catch it with the hands, not try to catch it with your gut.
But Gage is going to be a really good football player. He's a junior.
He hasn't completed a pass all game, though.
His brother was quite a tight end for the Pirates in that championship run last year.
Yes, and listening. Wearing his same number, 17.
I got a feel his brother's going to give him a hard time about that one.
Jackson Smith to bring this one in on the
really
jet sweep motion. And he cuts it up to the 44. And the line judge is going to say
First
that he
down.
got it.
Even though now he says second down. He's changed his mind. This is happening recently a lot more. The changing of the minds.
Yeah, but it should be third
down.
not second.
Well, he signaled first down, moved the chains.
Then second.
Quickly went to second down, then went to third down.
Do I hear four? Anybody got a four? Anybody four? Bringing a motion in four. Give it to Keeman in the middle, and Tommy's going to get pushed across the 45. The offensive line pushes up to the 46. That's enough to reset the down.
Tommy, the senior, done a great job when he's coming in there, taking a look at who's in that offensive line. Peyton Persyke, a sophomore. Evan Brockman, another sophomore. So this is a Ryan Ewing, another sophomore. This is the JV football team the Pirates are playing right now in the second half of this level 2 game.
Keeman 2 yards behind his quarterback, Maney. And play action, Braden looking deep. He's got his tight end downfield, and a catch will be made. Should be the first varsity catch by Cameron Barish.
Barish, the sophomore. Nice pitch and catch there. Maney with some mustard on that one.
Barch? Oh, there's only one A. Barch, Cameron Barch, 6'2", 190-pound sophomore.
Watch out for Jackson Smith here. He's explosive in that slot position right here. Might go a little jet sweep action here with Jackson.
Smith in the slot. They'll go with Keeman up the middle, carrying the ball in his left arm. Down to the 35-yard line. 4 yards for Tommy as we tick 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. And as always, feel free to tweet the booth at Voice of BP or at Mike Frieder 30. Send us a note, get in touch with us, comment, subscribe on YouTube, get notified when we go live. The upcoming broadcast next week. It is the third quarter, so we'll have to do third quarter trivia. Pitch and catch on the far side. This one is hauled in for Jackson Madden.
Nice play there by Jackson and by Maney. Maney threw that ball before Jackson turned around. Jackson turned around that ball right on top of him. He makes the catch, first down Pirates. But I hear a whistle out there, Chris, don't you?
Well, the officials blow it every play.
Oh, it's the score clock, actually. I think I'm hearing them. Thanks for reminding me of that, Chris. Always a pleasure doing games with you.
Keeman the right side after motion comes from that side, and Tommy gets the edge inside the 10, dive for the pylon, and the head linesman said that he touchdown at the 2.
Tommy showed a little spurt there. A little speed, Keeman.
Well, I'm going to zoom in this thing a little bit.
Jesus, Pete. Oh, the licorice is good.
That's the trick, not the treat. Keeman stuttering right side across the goal line. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
Pirates go up 41-0.
Keeman in for the 5th time this year.
Maney will now be the holder. Not sure who the center is.
We'll do third quarter trivia after this score. Bayport eclipsed
Henry Montani with the extra point, and that's good.
Bayport this year has the first time in school history a quarterback throw for over 1,500 yards and a runner over 1,500 yards in the same year. Never been done before.
Brady Moon, Matt Stevens.
Brady Moon and Matt Stevens. The closest we've ever been. In what year did a player throw for over 14 and a player run for over 15? This year we did over 15 and 15. The closest we ever were was 14 and 15. What year did that occur?
I got an idea what year that occurred.
Isaac Krause was close in 17. He had over 1,700 yards passing, over 1,100 yards rushing, but did not get to 15.
So Beckett Corton's kicking duties appear to be over for the night. Kicking off with the Pirates, Ryder Timmerman. Ryder's quite a player, too, the junior. He could be in the running back mix here next year.
Uh-oh, Bricky says Ingold's season. Dan Van Stratton watching with us. Return from Milwaukee Reagan's Ian Wise. Tammy Calhoun says 2018. In 2018, the quarterback was Jake Plummer. He threw for over 1,000 yards. Gash ran for 16, but that was only 1,016. That was in 14 and 15. So that is incorrect. Kathy Krause says 2015. Bayport did not have a 1,000-yard passer that year because it was split duties.
Split share by Andrew Slick and Drew Pierner that year.
Quinn Pierner.
Quinn Pierner, I'm sorry. Drew
the Dogger.
The Dogger, as he was nicknamed by me many years ago.
Kathy Krause, that is incorrect. Ellen Peterson won trivia a week ago, listening again from Minnesota.
We call the Pirates offsides on that one. Interesting.
And the winner, we have a winner. The soon retired.
The soon retired Denise Abfall.
Ding, ding, ding. In the year 2014, Bayport had a player go for...
Right now, Pirates aren't used to that offense. They kind of herky-jerky, and Pirates have jumped off now twice in a row.
Alec Ingold threw for 1,411 yards, and he himself ran for 23.
Did it himself,
He did it himself that year. He was Gatorade State Player of the Year. So 2014 is the correct answer to trivia.
And what does she win, Chris?
A $15 gift card to Zesties and to Townline. Townline third quarter trivia. Dive up the middle, taken by Caldwell. The closest we came to it, really, Cole Benson in his senior year had 16 and 13.
Cole was a stud, number 13 if I'm not mistaken.
Andrew Thomas had 13 and 19, but did not have 14.
Because if he did, he would have also won. Right.
So the first season in school history where Bayport had a 1,400-yard passer and a 1,500-yard runner. Alec Ingold, the only player. This year, Bayport, for the first time ever, has over 1,500 yards passing from one guy and 1,500 yards rushing from one guy.
Pirate with their second string defense in there. Bennett Boren. Alex Gakey. Jackson Mummy.
Dan's watching from Gulf Shores. He's a Pirate fan tonight.
McGuire Bunkelman in the game tonight. So 3rd and 1. Jordan Allen, a lot of sophomores getting a chance to play tonight. Hudson Hudick.
Power T, 3rd and 1 for Reagan as they're a couple of yards shy of the midfield stripe. Dive again. And the ball is loose on the turf. It appears Bayport hopped on top of it with Alex Gakey. And the officials are going to say he was down, the ball carrier that is.
At least one official said he was down. The other one threw his beanie. And now he's going to pick his beanie up and change his mind.
Gain of 3, enough to move the 6 first down.
Yeah, that referee threw his beanie right at the ball, but the guy from the white cap came in and said, I'm overturning that one. Good officiating there by the Pirates. Ramon Houston, the freshman, getting a look there at D-back.
Ward will duck under center again. Amir. He'll give it on the
nice play by Gakey.
Fullback over effectively.
I'm sorry.
Go to
Bennett
the right side.
Boren on the tackle.
Quarterback Amir Ward also plays basketball. The Twins do both. As a sophomore, averaged 5.1 points per game for the Huskies. And Amari, the tailback, 2.7 points per game.
Multiple sport athletes. Zach
Love it.
Lindquist in there on the tackle. I always love it when you see kids playing more than one sport.
Yep. Good athletes for the Huskies, and hopefully for them that carries over again for Milwaukee Reagan.
Chad Bubolt's reminding us, can smell the Zaffaris, the
Zaffiro's pizza. That's the goal.
So can I. That's the mission tonight. That side, I didn't decide not to call offsides because the ref didn't call it. Milwaukee Reagan getting a little, I'm not sure if maybe another called a fumble.
No, head linesman comes in.
Yep. Now we're going to talk about it as the clock continues to run. They're going to say Pirate football.
The umpire points towards Bayport. What's the white cap referee going to
Pirate
say?
football.
It is. Boy, Bayport was inches from encroachment, which immediately kills the play.
Milwaukee Reagan not being as nice in the second half in the section here. They 126 and counting here in the third quarter. 42-0 Pirates. Running clock. The Pirates will move on to division or level 3 next Friday night. The question is where they'll play the football game. Tommy Keeman might take it the distance.
One play and Keeman will be brought down inside the 25.
They call it down. Referee called the football down. No, the crowd might be a little upset right here, Chris. Can't do much about that.
Mark at the 23-yard line. 22-yard rumble. Sorry, 27. No, 32 yards. We'll get there. 32 yards officially. Down to the 20. That might be the last play of quarter number 3.
I think it will be.
End of 3 from Milwaukee. The 3 seed leading the 2 seed, 42-0. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Welcome to Kim's Ace Hardware, your go-to for fall prep and winter gear. From leaf cleanup to first snowfall, we've got the tools, snow blowers, and ice melt to keep things moving. Need equipment for the big jobs? Stop by Howard or Wrightstown for rental tools that make it easy. Our friendly team is ready to help you prep for whatever fall throws your way. Find us in Howard, Wrightstown, and Ashwaubenon. Kim's Ace Hardware, your neighborhood hardware store. See you soon.
You're the one who brought them, didn't you? Oh. I did pick those up at Walmart one day at the fourth quarter.
We're eating Butterfingers. So.
Oh, yeah, good. Bayport, 20-yard line. 2nd and 7 to start the quarter. Romers are watching at home. Loved Eric. Can't say enough good things about him. Tyler, Dr. Shepard, all they did for Max over the years. Lucky to have such a top-notch team from Bellin.
Yeah, they
absolutely.
They don't come much better than Max either. Let's not forget that. the safety dance, man. We're almost a year anniversary from the safety dance. Pass completed there to Levon Reister on a little jet sweep action. Pirates trying to get 49 on the board tonight. 48 first if they can score 6 here. All Bayport tonight. Kind of what we expected. But you still have to come out and play the game, and the Pirates have. Maney under center.
Right side.
Keeman, touchdown.
Number 13 in the end zone.
Timmerman.
Or sorry, is it 43?
That's Ryder Timmerman. Ryder's a really good football player. You could expect big things out of that young man. He didn't come out at the beginning of this year, I don't think. Came out later, and he's a difference maker. Really good athlete. Played some basketball in his career, too, and watch out for him. So 48-0, 8:16 clock stop because of the touchdown. Timeouts, injuries, and touchdowns. So it's when the clock stops. Pirates one short there on the offensive line. Snap. Nice job by Maney getting that one down. And it's good, 49-0 Pirates.
Ryan able to flash up the replay. But Pirate fans, let's take a moment to recognize the Bayport Booster Club. Booster Club is a dedicated team of parents, volunteers, and community members who work tirelessly to support all of our Pirate athletics, from funding new equipment, helping improve facilities, sponsoring events that bring our community together. Bayport Booster Club plays a vital role in the success of Pirate athletics. None of this is possible without the incredible support from fans like you, patronizing our concession stands. If you'd like to get involved, volunteer, simply learn more, visit Booster Club information on the Bayport Athletics page or check out the Bayport Booster Club Facebook page. Together, let's continue to build Pirate pride.
Coach Rickle watching from home, watching and handing out candy. I bet you his wife's handing the candy out. I bet you he's just watching football. But we'll trust him on that one. 49-0 Pirates. Milwaukee Reagan try to get on the board here with 11:16 left. Clock will begin to run. It stops after touchdowns, interceptions, and timeouts. I'm sorry, touchdowns, injuries, and timeouts. Timmerman drives that one into the end zone.
Live looking from the Noy household.
A lot of candy beaten over there by the Noys. I think Trent likes his chocolate. He would strike me as maybe more of a Starburst guy. Skittles. No one's brought the Skittles Starburst thing up. You know, more of the chewy licorice.
Skittles
thing.
used to be better than they are now.
Like Eric did.
They got rid of the green apple Skittle. Now it's back to lime.
That
was a very poor
probably
choice.
A bad candy choice.
That's a poor decision.
Yep. You don't buy stock in that anymore because of it.
And Coach Milwaukee Reagan's going to take a timeout here. Coach Greg Roman.
So Reagan will take a timeout, 11:16 left, and Coach will try to organize some things here. Reagan trying to get on the board here. Before this one ends, Bayport will advance to level 3, where in 20 minutes, Verona will take on Franklin from about 6.5 miles away from here. So could run over there and see that one, but we're going to try to get some Halloween pizza tonight. Fire department close to here. Looks like they're going to go out and maybe they're giving away candy over there. So Pirates trying to get everybody in this football game. Cooper Miller in the game now for the Pirates. Jordan Allen up the middle, and Reagan gets 4 yards as Chris tries to update social media. I tell you what, another shout out to number 52, Anthony Enzer. He has played this entire game, the center for Milwaukee Reagan. He's a junior. He can hardly walk. He couldn't walk in the first quarter. He was limping around on his ankle. And he has just stayed in there the entire game, gutting it out. Anthony Enzer. Second and 8.
Stick with the power T formation. No wideouts, double tights. And they'll give it to Ward coming from right to left. Caldwell.
Peyton Persyke also in the football game, coming through there on that play. Lars Hansen. All these guys getting really important minutes here as they'll be back next year for the Pirates. Andrew Houle saw Andrew's mom at Jimmy John's on the way up here. She was hoping her son would get in the game, and he's in there right now. Number 30.
Try a stretch to the right side, and Caldwell will be swallowed in the backfield.
Peyton Persyke gets through there and makes a great tackle for loss. 4th down.
9.5 minutes to go.
So Reagan trying to sustain a drive here and score something here with approaching 9 minutes left in this football game. All Bayport, 49-0 Pirates.
Show us whatever fake punt you might have, or they just go for it straight up 4th and 4, probably.
I think they go for it.
You're not going to have to worry about the back, Judge. Keep your hands in your pocket. I love it.
I would love to keep her. Yep, no question. No reason to count this one down on them.
Good officiating. Try the run left side. A broken tackle across the 30 and a moving across the 35. Great piece of running on the play from Nathan Caldwell, the senior.
Alex Gakey and then a tackle. So nice piece of running there to give him a 1st down. Under 8:30 left here in the 4th quarter. Love to see it. The fight in this team, Chris.
Absolutely. Nathan breaking a couple of tackles to make that play possible.
Taking their time, though, in the huddle, aren't they?
They are.
That Husky. I've never seen a Husky, the old mascot, that close to the side. They might put him in, Chris.
He's wearing 79.
Put him in at lineman. Put the Husky in.
He's got the white helmet on, though. Or the white jersey, I mean.
Yeah, we'll let him go.
Fullback dive up the middle. Dayton Wallace.
So the question is, if you're Reagan, would you call some timeouts and try to get 7 on the board here, Chris?
Yes, absolutely.
Last game of the season for them. They've had a great season coming in tonight. 9-1. A 2 seed. Bayport the 3 seed. 8-2. They'll go to 9-2. Looking for another 10-win season with a win next week.
Continuing to duck under center, Amir Ward, the junior.
Oh.
Ward, the give left. Caldwell bounces off of
nice
one.
Nice play.
Good wrap-up tackle. At 37.
Cooper Miller. Cooper, the junior, 5'10", 160. He made a really nice play there. Closed the gap there and became the aggressor. Now 3rd and 2.
Almost looked like a blast double.
.6:30 left in the 4th quarter.
Ward again coming into tonight. And the stats kept on bound, and can't say enough about the stats been able to kept in one spot. It was always with sports, and Go Bound and what they've got for a platform has been awesome. But statistically, from what we have Unbound coming into tonight, Amir Ward just 29 passes all year. Reagan falls behind. They're down 35-0 at half, but they fall behind 2-3 scores. They start trying to throw it a lot more than normal. Second half, they go back to what they normally do, is the power T formation.
Yeah, you can tell this team's dominated on the ground, and so no need to throw the football tonight. A little bit different, playing a really tough Bayport team.
Left side again. Finally, Bayport stands up. Nathan, but it's a very tough running here from Caldwell.
Traverse Emery?
Travers.
I get that right.
Yeah.
I remember we got that wrong earlier in the year. Travers with a nice play.
The 3-sack game at Appleton West earlier this season.
We enjoy it when parents will let us know if we've.
I actually prefer you send me a note.
I love that also.
I still remember the kicker from week 1 or 2. I don't remember. But we had a kickoff happen before the second snap on defense. Grandma messaged in that we said it wrong.
Grandma. Gotta love Grandma and Grandpa's.
Owen Belial or.
Yeah, Owen Belial. Lineman.
Yep. Caldwell trying the right side. Nice, put his foot in the ground, cuts it up, down inside the 35. Nathan Caldwell and the Huskies a bit of a drive here to the 31.
Don't ask me how number 52 continues to do it. Anthony Enzer. He's going to be in there the whole football game, no question about it.
There is the way that he was 2 drives in.
He's been limping like that the entire game.
Incredible that he's able to continue. This Reagan team has been nothing but fight all game. It's been outstanding to see. You see it. You go up against a team that you're outmatched against, and it's easy to lay down at some point. They're on the drive as we approach 4 minutes to play. Now we're going to see a timeout from head coach Roman.
Coach Roman, he wants a
timeout.
touchdown. If you're Bayport, you want to throw a shutout too, no question about it. Garrett Nelson over there. These kids are playing hard too on the Bayport side.
Hey, Bayport fans, you know what makes a great realtor? Someone who's actually in the community. Ashley Kasner at Keller Williams isn't just selling homes in Green Bay. She's living here. Born and raised right here, third-generation realtor, Bayport parent, and proud supporter of your Bayport Pirates. Whether you're buying your first home, selling, or looking for that perfect property in the Bayport district, Ashley's team has a local expertise you need. Because when you work with someone who bleeds blue and white, you're working with family. Reach out to Ashley and her team for all your real estate needs. Go Pirates. 4:04 to play in the fourth quarter. Great to have you with us. Chris Learman, Mike Frieder, Ryan Wellitz, Michael Plummer. Great to bring you all we can here from Milwaukee Pulaski High School. Again, can't say enough about the entire team with the tech department, district-wide, and through the with Pulaski High School here, the entire athletic department, both in district and from Reagan, and the work to be able to get an Ethernet connection in here. Things have been great. We've been able to bring this to you, and only possible.
There's a drone flying.
Oh, that's illegal.
That is. We got a drone.
This is only made possible because of the abilities given to us because of the athletic group and district crew here from MPS. So,
not sure who's flying it, but we shouldn't be. I just flew it higher now. It's still up there, folks.
You can have a drone pregame. You cannot have one during game over the facility.
Yeah, he could. Who knows who could be flying that thing?
Right. That's fair. If it goes outside of the fence around this field, then it's okay, technically. I do believe. We have a...
I think at this point you could probably say, let's just play on.
There could be somebody from 2 blocks down, right?
Connor Olson's not here tonight.
Power T dive up the middle. Broken tackle down to the 25. Cully O'Keefe. Cullen gaining 6 on first down. Presley and Kennedy are done trick-or-treating. Thank you, Joe.
A lot
and
of
Jess.
candy.
Hopefully the Jocks kept it at their place. They got to go in the old neighborhood, which is awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Our first house was on Tulip. Power T. Ward gives it left side. Coming around is Caldwell, and Nathan's got it down to the 21. I know Bayport wants to pitch a shutout, but you really hope that
You do. You cheer
Reagan
for-
can get in there.
You do. They played really well tonight. Obviously outmatched, but hope they get in the end zone here. For the seniors at Reagan, congratulations on a great season.
Again, their first playoff victory in school history. Coming into this year, per the WIAA website, 3 years they were a co-op with Pulaski, Arts, and Reagan. They went to the playoffs. They were 0-3. Then as a solo unit of Milwaukee Reagan High School, they actually had a run of 7 consecutive years if you remove COVID. 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24. They were D2 for 5 of those. The last 2 years they were D1. They went 0-7, just as Milwaukee Reagan. Here in 2025, they defeated Milwaukee Bradley Tech 62-0 last week, the first playoff victory in school history. As we approach 2 minutes to play here from Pulaski High School. Ward, the bulldozing, pulling block in front of him by Jaden Guyana. We haven't seen Ward keep it the quarterback,
we
not
haven't.
once.
Obviously, he's not a runner. We looked at the stat sheet there. And
just 175 yards on the ground.
but he's got 44 carries, so not carrying it tonight.
Near Ducks under center with 90 seconds to play. Caldwell trying the left side, foot in the ground. Down to the 10.
They're going to have a first down.
First and goal to go. And Reagan's going to compete with the clock. Got 1 timeout left.
You think they'd take that timeout if they would need it here, but they got 3 plays.
There's no urgency out of the huddle. Again, double tight. 3 backs across the backfield. They give the dive inside, down to the 7. Ball carrier, nope, they're going to call it at the 9. Gain of just a yard. 34 seconds left, clock rolling. We're going to take a timeout here. Nope, we're going to try to get a play call in first.
So Milwaukee Reagan trying to get on the board here. Could be the last play of this game. They do have 1 timeout left, right, Chris?
According to what we have on the scoreboard for you. Caldwell left side, inside the 5. Broken tackle to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Nathan Caldwell, almost the entirety of the drive. And the Huskies are on the board. They'll go for 2 as they cut it to 49-6.
Watch out for the onside. So good for them. Keep battling all night long.
Goal for 2. They do not kick extra points. Per the statistics kept on bound, do not have any attempts. Ward ducks under center. This is an untimed down. And it's going to be blown dead from Bayport encroachment.
So Reagan trying to make it 49-8.
Yard and a half away. Push up the middle. Sneak to the goal line. 2 points successful. It's 49-8. You know, you lost a shutout, but they have fought the entire way. Not giving up once.
Question the heart of this football team.
And the senior, Nathan Caldwell, he's going to get a hug from Coach as he comes off the field. Be proud, young man.
Yeah, this team's played hard. They battled.
Absolutely.
Haven't turned the ball over except for one time, I think, on a fumble.
And that was the goofy play where no encroachment, then fumble.
Right. And they played pretty solid. You can see why this team has won some football
That
games.
interception, one-handed interception by Helms.
Rex, oh yes, that was an outstanding play. One of the plays of the night. Rex just went up and
One-handed
one-handed it.
8th interception on the year.
That's impressive.
Which would lead Division I across the state.
So number 4 will come into the game to kick off.
Onside?
Well, we've seen a lot of them this year, folks. We've seen a lot of them.
Nope, line drive near side, and once it's touched, it'll be picked up by Houston.
Watch out here.
Trying to go left side, broken tackle across the 30, 35 outside the numbers. Stepping a stiff arm at the 45, and this game will expire. Final from Pulaski High School, 49-8. We'll step aside, take a break, recap this one, get you home. Pirates on to level 3. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. And it's all you can eat at our lunch buffets at any of our 4 locations.
It's time to call Budget Blinds.
Let us help you with your free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
At Myron Construction, our passionate team members rally together every day to create meaningful connections and capture what truly matters. Within our offices and out on our project sites, Myron's strong culture and core values permeate everything we do and guide our approach to serving our clients, our communities, and each other. Together, we're building excellence.
It's time to zip over to Zesty's for a fresh homemade meal. Zesty burgers are fresh, never frozen, 100% beef, grilled to perfection. Zesty's also serving Wisconsin cheese curds, homemade chicken booyah, and featuring the Chicago-style hot dog. Stay for dessert and try some fresh-made frozen custard and cones. Sundays, shakes, or scrambles. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, locally owned and operated for more than 35 years with locations open in Alloway and Howard. Visit Facebook for Flavor of the Day.
Thanks, Mom! Is there a place for a little empathy in this world? We think so. Welcome to healthcare that's all about caring. Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
It's broadcast of Bayport Pirate Football, proudly supported by the Ashley Kasner Real Estate Team at Keller Williams, Nicolay National Bank, by Bayport Booster Club, Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza, the Clubhouse Indoor Golf, Kimp's Ace Hardware, ED Images, by Gallagher's Pizza, Greg Young Automotive of Abrams, Mako's Floor Covering Center, Northeast Wisconsin Technical College, by Myron Construction Building Excellence, Budget Blinds of Howard and Crivets, Town Light Pub and Grill, Amplify Health by Bell and Titletown Sports Medicine Orthopedics, Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Bayport victorious 49-8 your final, success in level 2, advancing to the sectional final in level 3.
That's kind of what you thought would happen tonight. Bayport comes in here playing a really gutsy Milwaukee Reagan team. They hung in there until the end. Got a score at the end to make it 49-8, but Bayport does what they need to do. Had a tough first round game, we thought, against Apple North. Coming into this one pretty confident, stayed healthy. Thanks to Eric Lingus at halftime, and thanks for keeping our kids healthy. And next week, the Pirates will face Verona at Bayport if Verona beats Franklin. Franklin at Franklin, very close to here, about 6.5 miles away. So we might be coming back to Milwaukee next week for the state quarterfinals next week. And always a great time of the year, Chris. Thanks for all the work that you've done over the 12 years that we've been together, and let's keep this rolling.
So appreciate Michael Plummer coming down with the camera work, Ryan Willits producing and engineering, moving all the bells and whistles. For Mike Frieder, I'm Chris Learman. Pirates victorious on to level 3. Have a wonderful evening, Howard Swamico. You've been listening to Bayport Pirate Football on NEW Sports Radio.